So good evening guys. Today we're talking about one of the very important concept, lens makers formula. So lens makers formula. So lens makers formula. So lens makers formula is one of the very important formula exclusive in optics. So let's see guys here how to derive this. And what is the lens makers formula? I want to know about lens makers formula. So 1 by f is equal to n minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So what is n here? So n is very important here. N is equal to n2 by n1 minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So what is n2 here? So refractive index of lens. So very important guys. What is n1? Surrounding medium. So surrounding medium. So this is very important. Surrounding. What is the R1? Radius of curvature of first surface. R1 is radius of curvature of first surface. What is R2 here? What is R2? Radius of curvature of second surface. Second surface. Okay. F is equal to what guys? Focal length. F is equal to focal length. F is equal to focal length. So N2 is refractive index of lens, N1 surrounding medium, R1 radius of curvature of first surface, R2 radius of curvature of second surface, F is the focal length of the lens. So this is the description about the formula of lens makers formula. So now what I want to tell you that I want to prove this lens makers formula. So for that I have to take a lens now. So this is the lens guys. So I am taking, this is let us say O, optical center. This is F2 guys, this is C2, and let us say this is C1, and let assume this is F1. Clear guys, clear. Now what I am doing is that I take a object, a point size object I am taking here, a point size object I am taking there. So let us say this is the point size object, let's say A. Now I have to incident on this. I have to incident on this one. What will happen guys now? So I draw a normal line. Now I draw a normal line from this point of incident to C1. So why? Because I am dealing with which surface now? First surface. I am dealing with this surface. So let us say this is N1 guys. This is N2 and this is N1. So I hope you people are understood right now. So ray travel from where to where? So ray travel from rarer to denser. So according to the logic, so when light ray travel from rarer to denser, so what will happen guys? It is towards the normal line. So it is towards the normal line. Let us touch down with towards the normal. So this is the towards the normal line. So from A to O, what is the distance you call it as? Object distance. A to O is called what guys? Object distance. And let's say O to this point, let us say I dash. O to I dash is called V dash, image distance. Of which surface? First surface. So let's say guys here on the first surface. So this is very important guys. On the first surface, so ray travel from N1 to N2. So N1 is a rarer medium. N2 is a denser medium because of lens made up of with some glass assume. So A2 glass. So automatically is rare to denser. So what is the object distance guys? U. What is the image distance? V dash. So U is equal to U, V is equal to V dash. What is the radius guys here from point O to C1? From point O to C1, what is the value? R1. From point O to C2, what is the value? So this value is what guys? R2. So radius of curvature of second surface is already R2 discussed. Radius of first surface is what is that guys? R1. Now we want to write down image formed by a curved surface. Already I discussed. So we have to see my one of the video which is there in our description, which is given a link. If you click on that link, you will get that derivation of this. So when light ray travel from rare to denser, so what is the formula? N2 by V minus N1 by U is equal to N2 minus N1 by R. So this is the formula of image formed by a curved surface. So now Now we have to implement this formula for this case. So I have to implement this formula for above case. So n2 is remains n2 only, n1 is remains n2 n1 only, but v become what guys? V dash. Now what will happen? So n2 by v dash minus n1 by u is equal to n2 minus n1 by r1. Let us say equation 1. So n2 by v dash minus n1 by u is equal to n2 minus n1 by r1. So that is the equation 1. So now what I am doing is that, so I have to, because of these incidents, this refraction, so I am taking now this surface. I am taking this surface right now. I am taking second surface here. Because of this, so this acts as a incident ray. Because of this, now I drawn a normal line from the point of C2. So I am dealing with the second surface now, guys. I am dealing with the second surface. So I want to draw a normal line because of the point of incident is quite different now. So this is the normal line I have to consider from C2. Now this become what, guys? Incident ray. Now what is this is? Ray travel from what? Denser to rarer. So when dealing with denser to rarer, it is away from the normal line. So this is the normal line, guys. It is away from the normal line. So this distance from this point to this is called I, guys. From this point to this point, what is the distance? V. So from this surface, let us say second surface. This is the first surface. Now dealing with the second surface. So when the second surface, we know when ray travel from where to where here, denser to rarer. So denser to rarer. So when denser to rarer, what the image formed by the curved surface is that we have to interchange n1 by v minus n2 by u is equal to n1 minus n2 by r. This is the formula for when curved surface ray travel from denser to rarer. Now, okay, what is v here? So what is u that? So u is nothing but what, guys? Now the v dash become, the I dash become object for the second surface. Keep in mind, I become the image which is getting from the second surface. So according to that, u is equal to what, guys? V dash. V is equal to become u only. So now we have to implement for this case to substitute this value in this formula. What we have to get? So n1 by what is v, guys? What is v? V is remains v only minus what is n2? N2 is remains n2 only. But what is the object distance, guys? Object distance is v dash. So now we have to substitute this v dash here. So v dash is equal to n1 minus n2 by r2. So let us say equation 2. Now I have to substitute. Let us say equation 1 and equation 2. I have to add now. Now we have to add, guys. Now we have to add what we have to get. So now I am adding both 1 and 2. So now I am adding both 1 and 2, guys. So equation 1 plus equation 2. So what I have to get? So n1 by v minus n2 by v dash. So this is minus n2 by v dash. What is this one, guys? Plus n2 by v dash. Both are cancels. So this and that will be cancelled. So remaining is that n1 by v minus n1 by u is equal to. So this is remaining here. This is remaining here. So I have to add both. So n1 minus n2 by r, n1 minus n2, 1 plus 2 na. So 1 is what, guys? n2 minus n1 by r1 plus n1 minus n2 by r2. Clear, guys? Now what I am doing is that I take n1 is a common here. n1 is a common. So what you have to got? 1 by v minus 1 by u. So n2 minus n1 is a common there. So what you get, guys? What is remaining? r1. So r1. Here is what will be there? n1 minus n2. What I am common? n2 minus n1. So what is the remaining, guys? Minus. So minus 1 by r2. So we know that 1 by v minus 1 by u. Lens maker's formula. What is the lens maker's formula, guys? 1 by f, lens formula. What is lens formula? 1 by v minus 1 by u. We have to substitute this value directly here. So n1 by f is equal to, shall I write this? Okay. So n1 by f is equal to N1 by F is equal to N1 by F is equal to N2 minus N1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2 guys. So what will be there? We want 1 by F na. So according to formula, so 1 by F is equal to N2 minus N1 by N1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. Okay guys. So now we have to differentiate, which means we have to differentiate with N2 by N1 minus N1 by N1. So what you have to got guys? 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. So N2 by N1. So N2 by N1 minus 1 is equal to 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. So I hope you people are understood. So what is this is N2 here? N2 means refractive index of the lens. And N1 means what? Surrounding medium. So let us see here surrounding medium what guys? A. So now we have to substitute N1 is equal for A is how much here? 1. So now finally what you have to got? So N2 minus 1 into 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2. So this is the final formula. This is called lens maker's formula. Thank you people.